Communication is supposed to be the glue in relationships, right? But what happens when you and your partner communicate in totally different ways?
That's us. I'm Anda,
And I am Adrian.
and we have been together for almost 4 years now. And during these 4 years, we've had, let's say, a few misunderstandings caused by our different styles of communication. So this is why we decided to record this video, to talk our very different communication styles that sometimes cause interesting misunderstandings.
Yeah. So, here is the thing. I am like an open book. If something happens in my day, Anda is probably going to hear about it in detail. Where I was, who I saw, what I ate, and maybe even what my father told me in one evening 10 years ago.
And I'm quite the opposite. I share what feels essential. I figure if I say the key points, people can just connect the dots. The problem is not everyone connects the same dots I do.
Which means sometimes I get a very edited version of the story, which feels more like a trailer rather than the full movie.
Exactly. And at the beginning of our relationship, that imbalance was a little hard. Adrian's openness scared me a little at the beginning. It felt like too much at once. Meanwhile, my brevity sometimes left him feeling confused or disappointed at times.
So, case point, the cake incident. We were planning a beautiful Saturday. Tennis in a seaside town, followed by a coffee and a cake in a cafe Anda knew well. Simple, right? Except, earlier in the chat, she mentioned about another cafe in a different town that serves one of my favorite cakes.
I thought I was just casually bringing it up, like, oh, someday we should go there too. But I might have forgotten to spell that part out.
So, I got all excited thinking, yes, after tennis I'm finally getting that good cake. Fast forward to us sitting in this lovely cafe by the sea. Great cake, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't that cake and I was pretty disappointed.
And I was sitting there thinking, wait, what? Where did you get that idea? And just last weekend, we had another misunderstanding. I sent Adrian a message, very short message about our plans. Too short.
She basically made it sound like this. We have only 30 minutes to spend together this day. I will be with you between 10:30 and 11 in the morning. So, I rearranged my whole day thinking the time was so tight. When Anda arrived, it turns out we actually had the whole day together. I was relieved, but also kind of frustrated because I rushed things unnecessarily.
And to me, it was obvious what I meant. Except, clearly, it was only obvious to me.
Yeah, these little things can pile up if you don't address them when they happen. For us, we've learned two big lessons.
Number one, never assume. Just because you think you've connected the dots doesn't mean you've connected the right ones.
Yeah, thank you. And number two, if something is unclear, just ask. Seriously, a 5-second clarification can save you from a whole day of disappointment or stress.
It's not about being picky. It's about making sure you're on the same page. Communication isn't just about speaking. It's about making sure the other person actually understands what you mean.
So, if you are watching this video and you have ever argued with your partner because you thought they meant one thing but they actually meant another, you are not the only one.
Our advice? Slow down. Don't make assumptions. And if there's even a shadow of a doubt, just ask. It can feel awkward in the moment, but it saves so much unnecessary drama.
And if you're like me, someone who shares a lot, remember, not everyone communicates the same way as you. Give your partner space and don't expect them to share at the same pace or in the same style.
And if you're like me, someone who's more reserved, try to stretch a little. Add that extra detail. It might feel like oversharing, but your partner is probably just enough.
At the end of the day, communication isn't about perfection. It's about learning each other's language.
And laughing about the little misunderstandings when they happen.
Yeah. Thank you for watching Loud Mind, and if you had any funny miscommunication moments with your partner, we'd love to hear them in the comments.
And don't forget to subscribe for more conversations like this.
See you next time. Bye bye. So this is the forest where we are filming. It's a 15 minutes drive from our home. Hopefully you like our background. And please tell us in the comments if you prefer like this, or would you prefer a static view at home or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Bye bye.